played several guys there. How do you feel about the way they controlled the line of scrimmage against Kent State?
I thought they did a good job being disruptive. I think we had 14 tackles for losses and 3 sacks, and those are good numbers. And at the same time, understand that there's a lot of room for improvement across the board, but was pleased how they played, and again, just ready to go back to work and get better this week.
Isaiah Coe got the start for you. How do you feel about the way he's kind of matured and played through the first couple games?
He's getting better. He had a great summer, and then has worked extremely hard, and he's seeing some of the fruits of his labor pay off, and he's getting better, and pleased with him because you can't have enough of those guys that play in the trenches and that are disruptive. It's impossible. You cannot have enough of that.
Yeah, Ted, in the first half, there were times we took Danny and David out, had Damon and Justin in. What was it about that package or about those guys together specifically that you guys really want to see?
Well, it was just some game plan specific stuff. There are going to be some wrinkles and tweak your game plan each and every week, and that was just what the package that we thought we needed to play at that particular time to stop what they were doing. And there were some good things coming. We alternated a lot in that package, but yeah, you saw that, and that was just game plan specific stuff.
We've talked a lot about Reggie these last couple of weeks, but from the time you got here to now, where have you seen him elevate his game?
I think he's more disruptive. He's more aggressive. He's playing faster, and he's been really consistent. And so those are the areas that I've seen a lot of growth in. And I think he's playing with some confidence. And, confidence is such a powerful thing, but his confidence is coming because of his preparation that he's taken to the game field and performance, which leads to confidence. And he's done a good job. We're real proud of him and expect him to continue to work to get better.
Are there changes that you've seen in that preparation maybe that built that confidence?
As far as changes, well, I wasn't with him last year, so I don't know about. I don't play the compare game. All I know is that I've been really pleased with what I've seen with Reggie since I've been here, and as a result of that, you see the production pay off.
I want to go back to the defensive line and Jalen Redmond. What kind of progress did you see from him from week 1 to week 2, and do you feel like he's close to being the player that you anticipated him being, before he got a little bit banged up in camp?
Yeah, well, it was unfortunate that he got banged up a little bit in camp, but at the same time, his growth and his development and, between the partnership between he and Coach Bates has been obviously a big deal, and I think there's a lot of trust there and a lot of buy-in, and, he certainly played well, and, want to see him continue to grow and develop and produce more and more every week, but I thought he did a good job Saturday night.
And how do you feel about the depth there and being able to rotate guys, especially on that interior of the defensive line?
Well, I think you look at the really good teams across the country, they've got depth along the lines of the line of scrimmage. And, that's something that right now we have. And that's a good thing because, those guys, the strain that they have to play with snaps where there's 650 or 700 pounds leaning on them and trying to get off blocks. And, it's a war in there. And it's a physical fight every snap. It's not like some other positions where you may or may not have contact. There's contact in there every single snap. So to have depth and to be able to rotate guys and keep guys as fresh as we can keep them is something that we value a lot.
Billy Bowman got 20 tackles through 2 games. He had the forced fumble on Saturday.
That was a huge play. That was a huge play in the game, the forced fumble and the recovery. That was a big time momentum play right there.
What have you seen from him, and especially that aggressiveness? It seemed like he's been involved in a lot of plays. Just what have you seen from him?
I've seen his confidence grow, and as a result of that, because Billy's extremely talented, he worked hard at the game off the field as well. But I've seen his level of confidence increase, and as a result of that, see him play faster and play aggressive, and been really pleased with how Billy's performed this year.
Second row, Ted, I want to ask about Justin Harrington's interception. How big was that for his confidence?
I think it was great for his confidence. It was great for our football team. To see a guy that, like I said, had some ups and downs in his career to get a lot of meaningful snaps on Saturday night and end it with with an interception. I was really happy for him and happy for us, but proud of him.
Yeah, Ted, their quarterback on Saturday, Mr. Kent State quarterback Schlee, looked slippery. He got away from guys.
That's because he was. Yeah.
Because he was.
Yeah.
He was wearing extra tight jersey or something.
We knew he was a really mobile, athletic guy from our tape evaluation of him, and we knew he could make all the throws. And he did a great job and made us miss at times. And that's an issue that we've got to work to clean up is missed tackles. Our tackling Saturday night wasn't where we expected to be, and as a result of that, it extended some plays and extended some drives. And but part of that is us, but I give that kid credit too, so but we've got to do a better job defensively of the tracking angles, finishing plays, putting people in the proper pad, and the second guy in having a ball awareness. After the first guy secured the tackle, the second guy's got to have a ball awareness like Billy did. That was the exact example of what we work, where the first guy secured the tackle and then Billy was the second guy there and ripped the ball out. So that's something that we've got a lot of work to do, yes.
So that's the norm now in college football is to have a quarterback who can move a little bit, escape a little bit. What does that do to a defense when you're out there and you beat your man, you get to the quarterback, and you almost get him down, and he gets away? Can it be demoralizing? You have to just kind of stay with the process. How does that work?
Well, you're certainly not happy about it, but at the same time, it's all about moving to the next play and hopefully learning from it and not letting it be like a boulder that you carry around the rest of the game, because that leads to that. And but to let it go, learn from it, move on, and have the next play mentality. And that's such a big deal. Just like at every position, you've got to do that, because you can't harp on mistakes, just like none of us can. If we walked around all day worrying about all the mistakes we've made in our life, we wouldn't have very good days. But it's all about learning and moving forward, and that's what we expect.
Yeah, Danny Stussman seemed to be just all over the field the other day. 4 TFLs, I think. Just what growth have you seen in his game over the last few months?
I've seen him get more comfortable in the system each and every week. And you're right, he did play very fast and very physical the other night, and that's the expectation level for him. And again, I know I keep saying the same thing, but I'm really proud of the work he's put in off the field. And that's led to an increased understanding, which leads to an increased confidence, which leads to playing faster and more physical. And that's what he's done.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.